Hello everybody, welcome back to Jared Opens a Box here on Jared Takes the L, and it's our last episode of March already, if you guys can believe it. Seriously, where does the time go? And we have a great episode to finish off the month with, because we are taking a look at some Funko Pops from Spider-Man. And these are all specifically from the Spider-Man comics. They separated them kind of by calling them comics pops. So these are all different Spider-Man characters, outfits, all that stuff from the comics, which I thought was really cool. I just love Spider-Man pops. You guys know this. I've probably reviewed 3,800 of them on the channel. So now we're doing at least 5 more. I do know there definitely will be more this year. But these ones all are really, really cool. They're not all Peter Parker, so there are a couple here that are different people under the masks at least. So you can't be saying it's the same Spider-Man, it's just different ones. And we're actually going to kick off with one of those different ones here. So this one, we're definitely not going in order. Yeah, we're not going in order. This one is a really, really cool one. This is Pop Marvel number 1447. We have Scarlet Spider, and this is specifically the Kaine version of Scarlet Spider, not the Ben Reilly version that we typically see, with the red and the blue kind of hoodie. This is the red and black suited version of Scarlet Spider that actually they have made before. Believe it or not, they have made a pop of this before. It was a Walgreens exclusive. I think I actually do have it. It came out many, many years ago, but now we have a new one here as part of this line. So the box just uses the normal Marvel box, with the black background and the comics and stuff in the background. I guess, what are you going to do? I wish they had more unique boxes with these kinds of waves, but I guess it probably saves them time, so... Let's go ahead and open our first Spider-Man up. Alright. This one's really, really cool. I like this one a lot. A lot of great details. Of course, the mask is pretty much all black, except for the red eyes right there. And then the suit is mostly red, with a little bit of black, mostly on the top part. And the hands, and of course the little spider emblem in the middle there. And he also has... whatever these are. I don't exactly know what these are that are coming out of his wrists there, but they look pretty dangerous. So you definitely don't want to mess with Scarlet Spider. But yeah, this is really, really cool. I guess not really much else to say. Oh, of course, they gave him a butt too. Summer would have said that if she was with me on this video, so I guess I did that for her today. But yeah, this is Scarlet Spider Kaine. This one came out looking really, really well. Really, I was about to say that. Really, really good is what I was trying to say. But yeah, this one is awesome. All right, our next one is also not a Peter Parker. Actually, kind of funnily enough, I think we're ending off the episode with the 2 that are Peter Parker. This one is Ben Reilly, unlike that last one. And it's a fairly newer character in the comics. I actually didn't really even know much about this character until I saw this. I was like, oh, wow, this is really cool. So I kind of looked into it a little bit. It is, of course, Ben Reilly in a new costume, new character, everything. This is Chasm. This is Pop Marvel number 1446. Again, the box is pretty much going to be the same there, so nothing too crazy. But yeah, this is a fairly new character. I don't think it's... unlike all these other ones that have been around for a while. And I gotta say, I really like the suit on this one. This looks awesome. So, I mean, obviously you have the mask, which is very different from traditional Spider-Man masks. The only thing that really looks similar is just the shape of the eyes on the mask, but it has like this flame detail to it, which clearly that's part of the character because he also has the green flames kind of surrounding his arms there as well, also on the back. Really, really cool spider emblem on his back and also the front as well of the suit. I like this combination of the purple and the black. It's very, very cool, and of course the green kind of added into it, or more of a teal, whatever color you want to call that, being added to it as well. It looks really, really nice. So yeah, Chasm is awesome. I barely know anything about him, but just based on looks alone, I think it looks really, really cool. So, and Funko really, they nailed the design. I did look up, obviously, a couple pictures and stuff when I was doing my research. And just like Scarlet Spider over here, they absolutely nailed it. They normally do with the Spider-Man pops. That's never really been a concern. So yeah. Another one that I didn't know existed, I didn't realize that this specific suit existed. Obviously, I knew the character did, but this specific suit I didn't realize until I looked it up, and I was like, oh, wow, and I got another really accurate one. This is Pop Marvel 1448. This is Miles Morales Iron Spider. So, again, I didn't know Miles had an Iron Spider suit. I think that's really, really cool. I love the original Iron Spider suit. I like the one they had in the MCU. I think I have pops of both of those, actually. So now I have this newer Iron Spider pop, which is awesome. So there is the box there. Go ahead and crack this one open as well. Oh, it's got... This one is double packaging. That's how you know it's going to be serious. Alright, so here is Miles Morales Iron Spider. This one looks really, really cool. Of course, the mask this time around is also all black with a little bit of gold on the eyes. The suit itself is kind of a mix of that same black and gold as well as some red. And that's also with the Iron Spider arms. Those are red and gold. They also gave him a base, of course, which makes perfect sense for this particular pop. This one actually is really, really cool. I'm really liking this one. This looks amazing. They did a great job on the details of this one. And like I said, it's crazy accurate. You just Google a picture of it, you'll see it looks just like it. It's crazy. But yeah, they absolutely nailed the design down on this one. And I think, you know, honestly, the Spider-Man pops always are the ones that impress me the most. They always look so good. And these are, so far, no exception. So, there he is. And gosh, how many Miles Morales pops do I have? I probably have quite a few of those too, and I think there's another one coming within the next couple of months with that too, so I just love collecting these Spider-Man pops. Alright, this next one is a suit you all have probably seen quite a few times. It's not really a new one by any means, but it's still cool to get one specifically based on the comics version of said suit. I think we've got a couple based on other things, but this one is from the comics. This is pop number 1444 of the Marvel line. We have Symbiote Suit Spider-Man. So, yes, of course, this is not our first time doing a Symbiote Suit Spider-Man pop. It's also not the first time they've made one. They've made so many of them in the past. But this one, a little bit different, mainly because of the pose it's in, I guess. And like I said, it takes a little bit more inspiration from the comics, which I think is really, really cool. So let's open this one up. And you guys know I had to get this one because not only is it a Spider-Man pop, but also has to do with Venom. And I love both. I like collecting both of those things. So, you know, I had to get this one, even if it, you know, has been made so many times. But yeah, like I said, this one's pretty cool. It's, again, that traditional black and white suit with the Venom emblem in the middle that stretches all the way around. He is shooting off some webs right here, which you can see right there, although they are clear. And he does have a base, of course, because he is getting ready to web swing, so that makes perfect sense. I'd talk more about this one, but I guess there really isn't that much else to say. But again, they absolutely nailed this one. Details and everything, design is perfect. The only thing I think this would have made this even cooler, and maybe they still will, if it was like cell shaded, because I remember some of the comics, you know, had that kind of cell shaded look with the symbiote suit, but that's neither here nor there. I still think this one looks incredible. And that brings us to our last Spider-Man. This one has not been made before, so I think, like I said, I think Symbiote Suit Spider-Man and Scarlet Spider are the only two in this wave that have been made previously. The other ones are completely new. This one is another new one. It's Pop Marvel 1445. It is from a comic. It's from a comic storyline that I've never actually read, but I've heard about so many times. I really should read it, or at least, you know, understand more about it. But this is Spider-Man Fear Itself Suit. Of course, from the Fear Itself storyline, which came out quite a while ago. I want to say 2010 or something like that. Which, I mean, I was kind of into comics at the time, but not really enough to fully grasp all of the different storylines and stuff that were going on. But this one also apparently glows in the dark. It has a sticker on it, so I think that's kind of cool. I won't really be able to show that in the video, but, you know, I'm sure if you guys pick this one up, all you do is you hold it under a light for about a minute, and then turn the lights off, and it should start glowing, hopefully. I'll probably do a little test run myself after this video. But yeah, there is the side of the box, the back of the box, and then the other side. But again, I did do a little bit of research on this particular Spider-Man. And it's honestly, this one is really cool. So again, the colors are completely different. There's not a single Spider-Man pop here that really had the same colors. They shared some, but they were not all the same. And this one is certainly no exception because this one is mostly blue. Whereas the other ones didn't have really any blue on it at all. So this one's mostly blue with a little bit of black. But the vast majority of it, again, is blue. A little bit of a different spider emblem there. He also has these things on his arms. I don't know what these are supposed to be, but I guess they're supposed to help him out. Based on the enemies from Fear itself, I guess it makes sense, because they definitely seem like they'd be a little bit above Spider-Man's, you know, they'd probably a little more above the street level that he usually faces. But yeah, this one is really, really cool. I'd love to see the glow on it. If I had to make a guess, I assume it's probably the blue that glows. I honestly don't know. Or it could just be the white, I guess. I really don't know. I'd be very curious to test this out afterwards and see what glows. Make a guess in the comments. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in the comments or something after I test it. But yeah, this one also really, really cool. This is a really, really cool wave. I think all these came out looking really, really good. They're very accurate. I guess I have to give them a 10 out of 10. I don't really see why not. I mean, there's really nothing for me to say bad about them. They nailed these designs down. They look phenomenal. Great additions to the ever-growing Spider-Man collection. I really don't think it'll ever end at this point. But yeah, let me know down below which of these was your favorite. I'll go through them one more time. We had the Kaine version of Scarlet Spider. We had Chasm. We had Miles Morales Iron Spider. That almost fell over. Symbiote Suit Spider-Man, or Fear Itself Suit Spider-Man. So 3 of these come with bases, so at least one of them will probably break at some point, but that's okay. Especially that Iron Spider with the 4 spider legs. Yeah, that's not going to last. When we come back next week, though, guys, I have a really, really cool episode I'm really excited about. We are going to be taking a look at some new Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pops. It's been a very long time, I feel like. Oh, okay, it was January, not that long ago. Feels like a long time ago. But we're going to be taking a look at some new ones next week, all of them of which are exclusive. So really, really excited about that one. I hope you guys are excited as well. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.